A few years ago, I bought a nice looking jacket on Amazon. It was black, slim fit, well cut, and I looked forward to receiving it. Days later, it arrived at my doorstep. I took it inside and opened the package. Instead of the nice looking jacket I had ordered just days before, I found a box-shaped, cheap feeling item instead. Why are there so many bad options for men's fashion online? It's not for lack of stores. If you have spent any time on Instagram or on Facebook, you would have seen countless ads for men's fashion items. It's for a simple reason. Many of these online stores do not actually sell anything. Let me explain. Many online stores set up a great looking website and don't actually hold any products. They have no items, they have no warehouses. Most men's fashion stores get their items from other stores, from other websites online. They go to websites where things are cheap. Look for the most fashionable looking items there. Go to their own websites, set it up, put in all the information needed, everything to make this look like a legitimate website. They take the same pictures, put it on their website, set up the prices and the description. You will observe, if you've seen these, that most of them have discounted items. It was $125 before and now it's $25, 70% off. In reality, there is no percentage off. They're going to buy it for $2 or $10 on AliExpress, on Wish or DHgate. It's online arbitration. You get it cheaper. For instance, $2 on AliExpress or $10 on AliExpress. You sell it on your website for $35. They go on Facebook and Instagram and advertise these items. Now in their advertisements, they use the same images they found on AliExpress, which are usually images AliExpress sellers get from other websites like ASOS, where legitimate items may be. Chinese manufacturers sometimes hire very good photographers that take good images. Either way, they do the work for the seller. You, the customer, go on their website, you find the item you want, and you purchase the item. They go on AliExpress, find the same item, and purchase it at a lower price, and put in your shipping address so that the item is shipped directly to you from China. This is also why most of these items take between 20 to 60 days to arrive at your doorstep. Because again, they hold no inventory. They have no incentive to make sure that the items that they're actually going to be sending to you are the correct items. The seller has no incentive to make sure it's correct. The manufacturer has no incentive to make sure it's correct. The manufacturer manufactures these items to be cost effective. So they are cheap looking and cheap feeling. They have the real good looking images that they could use for marketing, but they don't actually have to sell those real items. They can make vaguely similar replica items with cheaper fabric and send that out to the customers when the seller buys from them and forwards it to others. Usually when sellers purchase for this purpose, they make it clear to the manufacturer to not put any advertisement or an invoice in the packaging, because the invoice will have their information, not yours. A year ago, I contacted these manufacturers to see if they had the real original product. Discovered that many of them didn't, and many of them didn't know the fabrics or the simple details that went into making these items look so good. Discovered that most of the items being sold in those stores are no longer being sold by the original designers. So most people are purchasing these items from these third-party websites. We contacted the manufacturers and started working on curating the correct items and manufacturing those that we could not curate. So we worked on everything. Worked on the fabric, worked on the cut. We broke down each and every design into the things that made them great and required the manufacturers to make them. We add our own touch, Mara touch on it to make it look nicer, feel better. Those we wanted, we created for ourselves, and others we're putting on our website. In the coming weeks, I'm going to take you through each and every item that we found, the items that we curated, those we manufactured, the process of manufacturing it, and the great things that make items great, the little things. I will make a video on each and every one of these and walk you through each step that we took. If you are looking forward to this, subscribe and I will see you guys next week with the first product. Peace.